Welcome back to the CodeBreaker. I'm Ben.
Alfie.
Two brothers.
One love.
Wrestling.
You're going to be slamming that mug on the table the entire time. I noticed as soon as he did the intro, I'm going to leave this in, this could be our intro. As soon as he slammed it on the table, he just started the podcast. I can see this coming. I'm just going to be talking about something, and all I'm going to do is BANG!
To the CodeBreaker.
Oh, Christ.
It's time to break the code.
It's not time to break the code yet, is it? Because we've got to talk about like 4 other things.
The fans are excited for Break the Code this week, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
What a night last night.
Yeah, well, you didn't watch it.
I didn't have a clue into it.
I didn't watch it until just... Well, I saw like the match this morning. Trick Williams, new TNA champ.
Massive.
Yeah.
In terms of the TNA world title being on WWE television.
Well, it's been on WWE television for like a couple months, but it's more of like being a champ. That's crazy. Apparently it's like been 25 years or something since... It's like first time in 25 years that a WWE active guy has been TNA champ.
Well, TNA's only been going for 23 years.
I saw it on Sean Ross Sapp's page. It's like 23 to 25 years.
What?
That, like, they've broke a record of a current WWE superstar holding another promotions championship.
Oh, another promotion. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, that makes a bit more sense. Because this is the first time But Trick Williams is on TNA anyway. He's at Under Siege.
Yeah, he's on TNA, but he's on WWE.
Yeah, they've got a merger, isn't they?
Yeah, with NXT.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Where does Joe Hendry go from here?
Joe Hendry goes to WWE from here.
Main roster?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think he might just go NXT. I think he might just go to NXT.
Joe Hendry's good.
Yeah, but I can see them just using him to boost NXT a bit more. Oh, God.
That's alright, man. It didn't slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite an interesting thing. I've made it quite vocal that I don't watch NXT, and I should. I should watch NXT. How did Miles Bourne, is that his name? The one who's like the deaf guy?
I don't watch NXT either.
Oh. Well, we're the wrong people to start a fucking wrestling podcast, didn't we?
No, I see clips of it, so I know like
Yeah.
Stephanie Valkyrie, like the
Who won the main event?
What, last night?
No, not... Won it that Miles Bourne fella fighting Trick Williams?
No, it was Joe. I literally just showed you the clip of Joe Hendry versus Trick Williams.
I'm confused, man.
It probably happened on another episode that you're thinking of.
That Miles Bourne was meant to be fighting someone. He's the deaf guy, like the Randy Orton looking guy.
Genuinely don't know. I don't know. But
Oh, well.
yeah.
Why don't we talk about something that we actually watched?
Okay.
Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
Fucking loved watching all those commercials, man. No, I don't care about the commercials. Like, I genuinely don't.
Well, we could skip them.
Yeah, we're fortunate that we're UK based. If we haven't noticed.
Well, not really.
We haven't said so.
Not really. I'd like to watch them live. It's just
Yeah.
I'm staying up till 12/1.
I do like well, in an era of streaming.
Yeah.
I like that Saturday night's main event remains on NBC and television.
And YouTube.
Yeah, to us.
Yeah.
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 But no, but you're missing the point. Like it's actually aired on the television show, so you get television commercials,
Sure.
and it's just a bit nostalgic, isn't it? You know, like it's a bit.
Not for me. It's not. It's like new.
Oh yeah. You've grown up in the streaming age.
Exactly.
Honestly. God.
I don't think there was. I skipped the
Zelina Vega.
Slovena, that's a new name. Zelina Vega, where she broke her nose. I imagine she'll relinquish the title, right?
No, not for a broken nose, she won't. They play that into storyline.
Do you think? How long should she be off TV for?
A couple of weeks, if that. Not even off TV. She won't be off TV.
Do you not think?
Broken nose ain't bad, is it?
She can't wrestle with it, though.
Yeah, of course she can. Do you not
Of course she
remember Undashing Cody Rhodes?
No, because I wasn't watching at the time.
Oh my god. No face mask.
Oh, face mask Rhodes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the Mbappe face
Yeah,
mask.
Undashing. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with broken nose, man. That'd be fine.
Enough.
And
But
if they play it into storyline, it'd be good.
I skipped that match, but it started with Seth Rollins,
Yeah, the tag match.
Bron Breakker versus Sami Zayn, and probably the loudest pop I've heard for CM Punk since he's been back.
Yes, and do you know
Good
what?
crowd.
I just want a great crowd throughout, but one thing I did want to talk about is fuck me, CM Punk is getting good again in the ring. Like he's always been good, but like his AEW run, you could tell he was like he had a lot of ring rust, if you like.
Yeah.
And he didn't have the stamina just through age and being away for so long, which is, understandable.
Yeah.
When he first came back to WWE, it's almost similar, but he seemed to be enjoying it more, and then obviously got the injury and then came back. But I just think the last few months and last few matches I've seen, you can tell that he's loving it, mate, and he's really doing a good job. Like he's holding matches well. Like there was moments in that match where I was looking, thinking, "Fuck, I really like Punk, man."
It's a shame because I feel like he's only got a few years left.
Yeah, I don't see.
I don't see him wrestling past like WrestleMania 44, for example.
No, I mean, what is it? He must be mid-40s or something.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's probably like 46 now.
Yeah, so I mean, he's not going to be knocking about forever, which is fine. I'm grateful that he's back and we're getting to watch him have this run. I mean, look, a few years back, and he'd probably tell you it himself. He was a dick, man. He was a dick. Like I loved him when he first came. Like I loved him on the Indies before. I remember used to watch him in Ring of Honor. Mm-hmm. Loved it. Right, I thought this guy's so good. And then when he came into WWE, like ECW, I was like, fucking wicked. Punk's here, and he did really well there. Like on a brand that otherwise wasn't too good.
Yeah. And
then obviously his world title runs, Money in the Banks twice on the road. But and he was just great. And then the whole stuff like when you would have seen with Cena, and I suppose you weren't even watching it then.
I started watching 4 months after he left the company.
Oh wow, okay.
So I never saw anything.
Wow, okay, that's tough. So, but my point being, I don't want to ramble too much because that's the MO of our thing now, not rambling. But CM Punk work at the minute is fucking great.
Yeah, but the fact I know he's probably only got 3 years left, or maybe like 2 or 3, like somewhere in that region. It kind of makes me upset that we just keep seeing him face the same people. Because you think about since he came back in 2023, he's had a feud with McIntyre, he's had a feud with Rollins.
Both good feuds.
And he's had a semi-feud with Reigns.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Which is fine, man.
It's alright, but don't you want to see him against like other people?
He ain't ready for that yet.
Why?
Because when he gets into his final year, he'll do like a Cena thing, won't he? And he'll have some of these dream matches that people want. But at the minute, he's probably one of the biggest stars on the roster, without question. And he's involved in big stories, and he's helping elevate other people through these big stories,
I do like it. I do like the fact I like part timers in WWE. He's not really. He's like
he ain't a part timer.
He's an active part timer.
No,
I think
he's there every week.
He's not there every week.
He's always popping up.
He's there for like 2/3 of the year.
Yeah, which is full time these days, man.
Sure. I do think WWE is suffering from not having like their top stars, Reigns, Punk, Cena. They're not every week.
Well, this is the problem now, though, isn't it? Is all these top stars have outside ventures now, and their whole life isn't just WWE, and
even Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, the whole WWE's become more of a global sensation as opposed to just it's always been global sensation.
Yeah.
But it's not just WWE anymore. You've got all these outside and it's we just have to accept it, and it'll never ever go back. I replied to a comment on one of our videos earlier because somebody said about I think somebody questioned how many people are there who need to get a world title push or main event push now.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is you've got an overstacked roster, and I want to go back to what I spoke about last week. You don't have a proper brand split. You need 3 proper brands that have 3 different identities.
3?
Yeah, like NXT is the developmental, which I know is different.
I thought you meant another one.
No, well, you could potentially with the amount they've got, but you need a SmackDown that has 4 major stars on who never appear on Raw, and then you need 4 on Raw or maybe more, the same thing, right? But they never cross until your Survivor Series or have a PPV. But then you need brand exclusive. You need a SmackDown roster and a Raw roster, which have 2 different products. Like Raw used to be, or should be, the sports entertainment side with some good wrestling here and there. SmackDown's the wrestling show. But it don't fucking work like that anymore because everyone has to be the superstar. Just annoys me.
I do wish they did have a brand split, but I do think it's just the fact of they have so many talent now. Like if you look at their roster, going back to your question of like how many people need world titles, Cena's got the world title, right? And he kind of needs it for this last run. And then you look at it, you think like, even me, I'd like to see Reigns get the title again at some stage because I feel like he needs to. Punk, like it's inevitable that he has to get that title. But now you've got Seth Rollins, who's inevitable get the title, and then within the next year or two, Bronson Reed, which we'll get onto, and Bron Breakker. Got McIntyre, who needs to be in the picture immediately.
LA Knight.
You need LA Knight, who needs to make the jump. Jacob Fatu, that needs to make the jump. That's 9 people.
Yeah, but Fatu's not quite ready yet. Like he's
No,
still
what I mean is
accepted in that position.
I think people are getting bogged down in this year is a bit of like a last run for a lot of people. No, for like the established names that we know now, because like Seth is going to get his hands on a title, at some point this year, right? Cena will lose the title, so Cena you can take out of it. Reigns, you don't necessarily need to give it to him; you can take him out of it. Punk, I feel like he may get one this year.
No.
Do you not think?
No.
I don't know, man.
Punk will win the title from Rollins.
But even like Gunther needs another world title run.
Well, he's going to get it back in a few weeks anyway.
Yeah, but then what do you do with Jay after? I just think they're.
Yeah, but
it's a good position to be in.
No, but it's not though. This is what I'm saying. This is why you need 2 separate brands. Almost have 2 different companies. You got the world title solid like there, and then the WWE.
It doesn't fix it.
It does, Alf. I'm telling you, it fixes it because you've got.
Disagree.
That's how you book better. At the minute, you don't know when your fucking like your WWE champ is going to be on Raw or SmackDown. And
that's a part time. Like Jey Uso's going to be on Raw every week.
Yeah, at the minute.
Cena's the one flip flopping. And that's the problem.
Yeah, but Jay could just turn up on SmackDown randomly. This is what I'm saying. That there needs to be 2 separate things.
I get it.
The world title on SmackDown needs to be the world title, and then you've got a group of people, and then every year you have a draft lottery where 5 people from each brand swap. Not like a fucking they're standing on stage, my next draft pick is fucking Julia. You know, it's just a surprise, but it don't happen. The product's changed, and it's. But I
don't necessarily think it's like a brand problem. I think it's more of like a pay-per-view problem.
Yeah, but you fix that with the brands. That's why you have pay-per-view specific to each brand. Pay-per-view specifics. Like brand-specific pay-per-views. You have WrestleMania, Survivor Series, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
As your joint brand. Like your joint pay-per-view. And then every other pay-per-view is brand-specific.
I think I disagree because, like, I get you need to give everyone a platform, but you're going to get the same results if you do that or you don't do that.
You're not though, are you?
You are.
How are you? Pay-per-views at the minute are 5 matches.
Yeah, but that's the problem. They need to be about 7.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're 5 matches because that's the way they like doing it with all the adverts and blah, blah, blah. But then you've got 2 brands of people having to fit 5 matches. If you have 2 brands, because they're doing fucking 2-3 events a month.
You want 2 a month?
Well, that's what they're doing now, so you just run with it, right? But what I'm saying is you'd have a SmackDown one at the start of the month that has all of the SmackDown mid-card talent on and showcasing them. And then you have Raw in the middle to end of the month where you have all the Raw stuff going on. And then just repeat, like rinse and repeat, right?
Yeah, but then you're asking for like what? Not 24 pay-per-views, but you're asking for what? Flipping 19,
well, how many do they have at the minute?
No, but this is an exception because they've got Worlds Collide.
And it's going to get even worse every year.
If Worlds Collide wasn't there and this Evolution pay-per-view doesn't happen, then you look at it, they've only done Backlash, Saturday Night's Main Event, Money in the Bank, Night of Champions.
Yeah, but you're saying what? But it is happening. And that's the way it's going.
No, but it's an outlier because they've bought the what's it called? AAA.
Yeah, AAA. Yeah.
They've bought AAA, but that's why that's happening.
Yeah, but you're still getting all these Saudi events pop up. You got the Australia event at the end of the year, Crown Jewel. So all these events is just it's just marketing and making it.
We'll quickly just touch on the Saudi thing because WrestleMania 42 has been cancelled in New Orleans. And there's 2 big rumours going around. Apparently, even one is returning to Vegas, which I don't really understand. And the second one is WWE to cancel a promotion that they got The Rock to come out and say, like, it's going back to New Orleans, had to be offered like a lot of money. and people are thinking that with Saudi Arabia already having the Rumble, and apparently they really are trying to bid for Elimination Chamber, they also are going to bid for WrestleMania.
Well, you may as well have the whole fucking roster perk up in Saudi for the next 5 months.
But this is what I mean. I think Saudi want to have like Rumble, like the first ever international WrestleMania take place in their country. I think that personally that would be the worst mistake they've ever made. But even the Rumble being over there is bad. Not because Saudi Arabia as a country or anything like that. I don't really care about the political stance because I don't know anything about it. But it's more of the fact of the crowds are dead. The crowds are not the same.
Yeah, look, TKO own the board. They're all about money now. It's evident just because of the like the ticket prices and things like that. And there's nothing you can do about that. We just have to try and enjoy the product as fans. I agree with you though. If they fucking sell out and put WrestleMania in Saudi, it's a shambles and it's a slap in the face to fans of wrestling who attend these events. And look at when we go over in the UK, right? When WWE's over here, in a biased way or not, it's some of the best fucking crowds they'll ever get, right? Like, do you know, just before Mania they did the Europe tour. How good were those crowds? It was amazing there.
It made the B tier shows A tier shows.
Yeah, exactly. And you just don't get that in Saudi. You just get a load of fucking rich people sat there just applauding and just, do you know what I mean? It becomes
the thing that really irks me is like there's superstars on the roster, i.e. CM Punk, one of your biggest stars, that vowed never to work in Saudi. I know he's sort of trying
to U-turn on it.
He's trying to backtrack on it now, maybe because of Royal Rumble wins impending.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I would really because also I like WrestleManias in New Orleans. They're just kind of fun.
I just think WrestleMania anywhere other than Saudi's good. You can put it in fucking Kentucky for all I care, mate.
I think go Europe or go Mexico or go. I'd prefer them to go to Japan.
Well, WWE don't really do Mexico, do they?
No.
They don't go into Mexico,
which is weird.
Yeah, I never understand as to why, because that is
maybe it's a AAA thing. Maybe it's like a territorial thing.
I don't know, because AEW go into Mexico, didn't they? So. There's something there as to why they don't. I don't know what it is, and I don't really care. But
yeah,
I've been to Mexico and to a Lucha Libre event.
Have you?
Woo! The crowds are great. Honestly, it's incredible. Throw some of them like CM Punks in there. Woo!
Maybe Santos Escobar would get over.
Yeah, I think you've. I quite like the AAA thing because it gives these some of these Mexican. I think Andrade. I was thinking about Andrade, man. He's a lost cause on SmackDown.
He needs to leave WWE.
And I just think, no, but he can be a big part. If they use AAA and use Andrade to become a top star there, in place of fucking Alberto, then Andrade can elevate himself, come into the WWE with that as his background, and be like, right, now I'm the fucking man, But anyway, look, we've rambled for way too long. Let's talk about Saturday night's main event. So, kicks off.
Yep.
Tag match.
Yep.
Massive talking point out of it.
Yeah. Bronson Reed. When I first watched it, I was like, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit like, it's not Theory. Because I really wanted it to be Theory or Cross.
Theory, wasn't you?
Theory or Cross was like the two people I wanted. But then when I was watching it, and I thought about it afterwards, I was like, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah. I said to you, didn't I think even on the poddy a couple of weeks ago, Bronson Reed, it will be the third man because of the history with Seth.
Yeah.
And Seth took some tsunamis off that guy. And I can't, I saw a lot of people commenting on the on the YouTube pages of WWE saying, oh, it makes no sense, this is stupid. But, mate, storyline-wise, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it does.
Seth knows how, this is storyline, kayfabe, this isn't me being all weird.
Yeah.
Seth knows how dangerous Bronson Reed is.
Yeah.
You would, if this was a real-life thing, and you needed to assemble a stable in real life to attack some bouncers or something, I don't know. You would get Bronson Reed in because you know how dangerous he is, right? And
I think this just shows how much WWE really want to push him.
Yeah, and I think they've always wanted to push him.
Well,
I think Triple H was keen on him.
He was meant to face Rollins at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
But he got injured.
Which is a shame.
He has got a history of injuries, which is problematic.
It don't surprise me, the way the guy moves for a man of his size.
Mate, honestly, I was thinking Braun Breaker was going to get a world title. I think they might give it to Reed first.
But Bronson Reed's champ on my GM mode in WWE 2K25. And it just, I know it's stupid because it's a game, cartoon, whatever. But he looks good for the belt, honestly.
I could genuinely see them feeding Jey Uso to him. building Jay up to have Bronson Reed just.
I just think I really don't want them to rush it. Because this is the makings of something good, right? I just think give Bron and Reed the tag titles.
Yeah.
Let them dismantle the New Day and just fucking win the titles. Fuck the New Day, right? I like the New Day, but fuck them. They're old news, yeah?
Yeah. Let
Reed and him have the title. Let Rollins become world champ at Night of Champs or SummerSlam or whatever.
Yeah.
Let them just be a dominant trio. Yeah. Just let them fucking run shit. Like with Heyman behind them.
Yeah.
This is amazing. It is like an Evolution 2.0. Yeah. And then further down the line, you have. Like, they lose the tag titles, whatever, through some miscommunication, and tension starts building. Mm-hmm. And then Rollins loses that title to, say, Punk, for example.
Yeah.
And then what happens is you have either Breaker or Reed win the world title, and then Rollins' jealousy comes in, and then it creates the implosion.
Yeah.
Right? That's like Evolution style, and that...
It works.
But just do it as a long game. Don't rush into it. I'm happy to watch these three as a trio for the next year. You know what I mean? I think it's a great move.
Oh, you think like a year's long? When you meant don't rush it, I thought you meant like within the next couple of months.
No, I'm talking like a year.
I want to see everything happen now.
What?
Like everything they want to do in a stable, I want them to start now,
and
I want this to conclude. Probably not Mania. But like the next Mania, but like I want one of the story beats to happen at Mania 42. So I want one of these, two of these three to face each other.
But look, I'm sure they will.
But I think like we can move on with the show, but I'm just a bit bored of a certain champion. It's not the one I thought I'd be bored of, to be honest.
Who, John Cena?
Yeah.
No.
I'm fucking bored of him.
Oh well, look, you had your massive rant on Cena last week, and I don't get it.
I'm not going to rant again, but like I'm just bored of Cena's run. It's boring. I know it's like, let's ruin wrestling, right? But he's actually making the product boring. There's a difference between... It's like, do you know when movies are self-aware, being like, we're shit, but you're still shit. Do you know what I mean? So like the promo he done with Jay, why is he talking like the Terminator?
Yeah, but this is his new character.
Why? Yeah, but the character don't make sense.
Because he does. It does make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
He wants to ruin wrestling, and there is no interest in him. He doesn't care about this anymore. That's the thing. He feels betrayed by the fans.
But he does care. He does care.
Yeah, because
he would have got involved later on in the show.
Yeah, because he was pissed off with Jay, wasn't he?
For what? Exactly, for what? His character doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's so stupid. He should genuinely just be like, screw the fans, I'm going to wander off with the title, but him being like, I want to ruin wrestling. Like flipping Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Don't do that. It's just stupid.
Wow. Well, Cody Rhodes is back.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes is back.
Cody Rhodes is back, man. Do you know, I'm going to let you lead and then I'll give my input, actually.
They're doing a 2 versus 2 match of Money in the Bank. Probably going to be 3 with this rumours of Travis Scott. Couldn't give a fuck.
No?
No, all of it. Don't care.
Right, I've been vocal about Cody Rhodes.
I love Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I do like him. And I like, by vocal, I mean on our social media, I've been responding to comments. You know, we had the viral video about
which one?
Making a new star in WWE.
Yes.
So many comments were like, it's going to be Cody, it's going to be Cody. Yeah. And I've been vocal and saying it better fucking not be. Yeah. Right? And I still kind of stand by that because I want someone new to come of it.
Yeah, I stand by it.
However, WWE did miss Cody because just him coming out and like... And Cody is good, man. Like, he's really good.
Yeah,
like,
he's really good.
He's just got this aura.
Yeah.
It's one of them, like, he is the figurehead of that company. He's the man. And I don't know what it was. Like, when his music hit, I was like, oh, here we go. Cena Cody. But then once he was in the ring and he was like, I fucking see you with Money in the Bank. Like that, I thought, fair enough. Right, I like Cody, man. He's decent. I can't wait for the heel turn, though.
Yeah, I can't wait for the heel turn, but I can't wait for him to end Cena.
Oh God!
No, I'm sort of like, I don't want to like dwell on the point, right? But people in the comments, seriously, do you not just want to see him face? Do you, like this heel run, executedly? Like if you just take the little like the cut of the throat, him kicking Rhodes in the nuts, it was really cool, right? His heel turn's been really uncool. It's been boring. It's portrayed him as some weak little. He's pretty much the Miz.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? The Miz is great.
No, man. It's such a stupid... Because also, like, who actually believes it? We all know he's playing a character, and that's the worst bit about wrestling. If you know someone's playing a character and it's not actually them...
Yeah, but that's the problem in the modern day, isn't it? They've lifted the curtain, and now there's no kayfabe in wrestling.
I would be fine with it, but, like, this would make sense if it happened 10 years ago when the crowd was booing him.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, they're cheering him now, and he's like, actually...
But there's little subtle things, like during the great match between him and John Cena, where they where he had the title
and he stopped,
and it's just a small sort of thing. I knew the low blow was coming once the title went, and it had quite an obvious ending. But it's these little things, and R-Truth did a great promo backstage after, just like sort of furthering it along a bit. And eventually, at some point soon, he will see the light.
I just think they've got the wrong route about it, man. Like,
yeah, I kind of agree with you, but...
They should have just made it about the 17th title. They should have just been like, he can't get it. He keeps losing opportunity after opportunity.
Yeah, but they could have done anything.
And then he gets this one opportunity, right? You could have done it at SummerSlam. He didn't need to hold the title for this long. Be like, it's him, Cody Rhodes, refs down, low blow, and then he's a bit like, what have I done? And he looks at the championship, like, oh yeah, pin.
No, so I disagree with you, man. I'm looking at it on the mindset of this is probably the greatest of all time in terms of what he's done for the industry.
In terms of what he's done for the industry,
and how long he held it down, his wishes is done and everything like that. And I'm just enjoying it in the fact that we're never going to see him again after this year.
Which makes it so annoying.
Don't make it annoying, man. You just got to appreciate it. And he wants to do this. That's the thing. Like, this is his decision to have the heel run.
I'm fine with him being a heel. I just don't like what they're doing with him.
And I'm sure a lot of people agree with you, but you just got to accept it and enjoy it, man.
We'll talk about something else.
Cage match.
Yeah, I was about to say something else I didn't like, not because of the results, because I think Priest winning, I don't mind them having an extended feud, because there's nothing for either of them to do at the moment. Because all the story scenes are just like, we know what's happening for the next kind of like 6 months. So, but the only thing I didn't like was him just walking out the cage. I thought it was fucking dumb.
Yeah, Jesse and Ventura. I want to touch on that shortly, but I quite like... I said to you before when we did the predictions, Priest needs to win.
Yeah.
And I've seen today, obviously, Drew McIntyre's now taken some time off to nurse some injuries and whatever. So I think they actually did that quite well. The ending, whatever it was, what it was.
Yeah.
But just for moving forward, Priest needed that win. I've been vocal about Priest and I don't fucking like him, really.
Yeah.
He's a bit boring. But it's an important win.
I like the fact he used a concerto.
Yeah, that was good. Really good. And it's just like, I don't know, that booking-wise it made sense. If Drew's off TV for a while...
Build Priest.
Great. Drew can come back. If he don't go after Priest, if he just comes back and goes somewhere different...
No, they'll have a blow-off match at SummerSlam.
Which is fine, but...
Yeah.
You now need to build Priest better. Priest needed like a Heyman, man. Priest needs a manager.
No, he doesn't need a manager. He just needs to...
He does. He needs like a Paul Bearer. I know he's dead.
I really don't understand the hate with Priest.
Because he's boring, man. A lot of people agree with me.
But it's not because it's boring. I think people are just dislike him. But they're sort of focusing their out because this wasn't a thing before McIntyre. This like online. No, it wasn't. This online hate towards him is just sort of.
I don't think it's hate. It's not hate. It's just because disinterest.
But it's. I disagree, man. I find him like believable. What? the whole street, like the street fight.
Yeah, like it's good.
Like he just wants a brawl.
Yeah,
he's not out here pretending he's some sort of fucking Terminator, is he? I fucking hate him. I can't. Oh,
who?
See, we'll move on. We will talk about the main event. What a match!
Yeah,
Jay versus Logan. It was actually a really good
Jey
match.
Uso's really come along as a singles wrestler.
Yeah, I'd like to take back my my thing about him losing the title.
He's really, really come along, and I think his reign has been
good
so far. Good, and his matches are getting better and better. He's so over, man. Like merch must be selling like crazy for him, like because of the yeet and all that.
Second best, yeah. we'll talk about him in a minute.
But I don't know what it is. And Logan Paul, fucking, he is the nuts, isn't he?
Yeah.
In the ring, he is so good.
In the ring, he's so good. He really needs to get better at doing promos.
He does, but do you know what? He's about at the minute, isn't he? He's about like he's.
I hope he just Do you know like how Punk's like in and out?
Yeah.
I hope he's a bit like that.
Yeah, it's just
Not like here for Mania, SummerSlam, Rumble.
Well, this is it. He did that PP. Oh, he did Saturday Night's Main Event. He's now booked for Money in the Bank in a couple of weeks. Right?
I personally think from Money in the Bank they'll lead to Cena versus Logan at Night of Champions.
Yeah, I can see something like that as well.
Just to extend the Cody Cena until SummerSlam.
Yeah, they need a filler before then, don't they? But although it's Night of Champions in Saudi, Cody Rhodes could do that then.
God.
I know. But I just think like two people who... I mean, I've always been a fan of Jey Uso. I really have. Even since early, like before Bloodline, when they were a tag team, he was always the better one.
Yeah.
But just he's come along and he's like... There's a clip on YouTube for the upcoming documentary where you see Triple H speak to him and say, we're going to fucking shove a rocket on you.
Yeah.
And they've done that and he's really taken to it, man. And respect to him. And fucking Logan Paul as well, mate. Respect to him because... On paper, you look at that and you think, God. But in reality, it's God.
So far, who's had the better run?
Uso, man. Uso all day long, yeah. The matches he's had have been great.
Has he been, like, in terms of the World Championship, so Rollins,
No, Rollins
we won't count McIntyre.
Rollins is the best.
Really?
Yeah, Rollins' run was the best. Because it was a new title, it was exciting time. Rollins is just so good.
Who had the worst?
Drew McIntyre.
Good for.
Nah, Gunther's was alright, man. I think Priest's was okay, probably the worst, no.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's...
Because I can't remember a single, like, Gunther match with that title.
Yeah, but Gunther's just quality, and he's...
Not with the title.
I can see... When... I don't know, actually. Like, initially I could have seen Gunther winning it back on that episode of Raw, because
I think Jay's winning.
So do I.
But I do think there's a big possibility that the fact it's happening after the night after Money in the Bank.
I think Gunther's going to turn babyface.
Yeah, maybe. I think there's a cash-in happening because now Jay's scheduled for Money in the Bank and then he's got a world title fight the next
But the thing is, if that's the case, then LA Knight isn't winning the Money in the Bank.
I bloody think
and
so.
I think it'd be like a solo Sikoa.
Nah, I bloody think so.
I don't know, it's so interesting because Solo and Jacob are both in that match now. Jacob Fatu on SmackDown. Is he just got a qualifier actually? Has he just got a triple threat?
I think Jacob Fatu's in.
I'm not sure how it was, but I mean Jacob will be in the match. Yeah. You know? And I just think having both of them there, Jacob's either going to help Solo win, or Jacob's going to win.
Or can you not see a situation where Jacob's climbed up the ladder, Solo pushes him off, Solo grabs the briefcase? That starts
potentially. But I feel like to get longevity out of it.
I just think Solo's the wrong option for that.
I disagree, man. I think Solo's the best option for it.
Nah.
Because if you have him hold that for a year, build himself up.
Because what title does he cash in on?
The world title. He ain't going to take WWE, is he?
This is what I mean with Seth, with his new faction. That title's sort of like, that's theirs, right? Next, I'd say.
Yeah, but he can hold this for a whole year.
Yeah, no, I get it. What, so you think he'll hold it past Mania?
Yeah, he could do, man. He could do. It's...
Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, the way I see this going now is Cena and Logan, something's going to happen to Jay during the match. Maybe just like gets beaten up by Cena or something happens.
Who's their partner if Travis Scott's there?
I don't know. But
it's going to be fucking Sami Zayn, isn't it?
Let's just keep it... yeah. Because, Punk will be written out with a soon, won't he? But let's just pretend like it's a 2 versus 2, yeah? I can see them injuring Jay going against Gunther, not 100%, right? Maybe Gunther even winning back the world title, and then all you hear is L.A.
That would be good. Yeah, I think if Gunther wins that title, then LA Knight cashes in on him.
Yeah.
Love it.
Because also you can then set up, if they want to, Jay versus Cena for the title.
No, I can't see him doing that.
At Night of Champions.
Oh, they could potentially, actually. I can't see that going.
But like now he's at Money in the Bank. I actually kind of don't want Jay to lose the title.
Oh, actually, yeah, they could do Jay versus Cena. They could. That would work. That would actually work. But big talking point of SmackDown in memory of Bray.
White Six.
White Six are back. Yeah, lovely touch, man. Birthday cake at the end.
What do you think about them taking out the tag division?
I love it. I think that's perfect.
I think it's better than just focusing on one.
Yeah, the tag division is stacked and it is fucking. It's really flourishing, mate. It is amazing.
Would you say it's the best division throughout WWE runner?
What, SmackDown tag? Yeah, more than likely. Other than the world title picture, Jay's world title picture. I think, 100%. That it just gets better and better every week. Man, Montez Ford doing the fucking in slow motion on the right was great. But Wyatt Six, they've tried and they've failed and they've tried and they've failed and tried and they've failed. And the simple thing to do, they're not going to be main event players.
Yeah.
Put them in that fucking tag division, man. Right? Because all these multi-man matches you get in, you can just have Eric Rowan and Joe Gacy, bosh, whack them in, give them the tag titles, yeah? What's her tits can... what's her name? Nikki Cross. She can just go in and bloody scare the shit out of Charlotte Flair for a bit.
Yeah.
You know, win the women's title off Stratton if she really has to. I don't think she'll win
the women's title.
No, but Alexa Bliss could, as a leader of Wyatt Six. Uncle Howdy, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Uncle Howdy could literally just never win a title.
He don't need a title.
He could go after people that betray their family. Yeah,
and I don't know how soon or if ever they will implement Bray Wyatt into storyline.
Yeah.
You know, because I can see they did it with Eddie Guerrero a lot, man, and a lot of it was in bad taste.
No, but I think the underlying it's for Bray is how far they'll go. I don't think they'll because I don't know.
I suppose it's a bit more of a woke world now, isn't it? Because back in the day, man, Randy Orton.
Didn't he say something mysterious about that's why Eddie's dead?
Yeah, and he's in hell and all that, and it was there was some fucking brutal comments, man. And I know it's all in story and it's acting, but
I'm glad to see them back. I just hope they have something to do now, because the worst thing that could happen is they come back, they do this, 3 weeks, disappear.
Well, sometimes they just leave them off TV for another 4 or 5 weeks, didn't they? Like they come back, do something awesome, you're excited for next week. You don't see them again for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Where are they?
But it's weird because they don't have longevity, if that makes sense. This faction, it can only go for so long, and you can only do so much with it. But they can do stuff with it for probably a year or two.
Yeah, but they said that about the New Day.
The New Day, they can just focus on tag titles, so they can always be in that. But the White Six as a group, I think they've got a limited lifespan in terms of how long they've got and what they've got to do. You can have them win the tag titles, have Bo Dallas go after I don't know, people that betrayed their family or enemies of Bray Wyatt, and then you could have Alexa Bliss come in, Nikki Cross, but White Six definitely don't have a long time on the main roster. Just make them and get them to do something.
Yeah, well, I think the tag division's perfect for that, and talking about the women on SmackDown, final thing we'll talk about on SmackDown.
Yeah, we had Flair, Stratton, and Bliss have a little promo where Stratton was just like, "I'm the newbie. You two are the oldies."
Yeah, it was alright.
Charlotte Flair was like, "Ha ha ha. I'm going to win Money in the Bank."
Yeah, and I'm just sitting here thinking, you better fucking not. Honestly, please. I have not got time for Charlotte Flair to be winning Money in the Bank.
She wins the Rumble, then she wins Money in the Bank.
It's just
I think it'll be Bliss.
She's lost a lot since coming back, isn't she, Flair? No, she hasn't really won any matches.
No, she lost against Stratton. She
lost in that triple threat.
Lost in that triple threat. Yeah, lost Andrade.
Who won that triple threat? Julia.
Yeah. Lost Andrade.
I heard you the first time and chose to ignore it. Alexa Bliss has been good since she's been back.
I think they're setting up a Bliss Stratton feud, sort of.
Yeah, there's something going on, isn't there? With Flair and Bliss and another stable. Who knows?
Possibly.
Sorry.
Someone died. But wasn't really much on SmackDown. We'll get into the moment of the week and stuff. You can lead.
Yeah. Right. Shock of the week. Wyatt Six. Didn't expect him to come back. I don't read the reports or anything, so if there was rumours, I wouldn't know.
Shock of the week. I'll go Big Bronson Reed being the third member.
Yeah, I would have gone with that, but I kind of thought he might be. So yeah, good shout. Moment of the week, I'll go with that. Bronson Reed. That was brilliant.
Moment of the week, external to WWE. Karrion Kross's interview with Ariel Helwani. It's actually my moment of the week. It's a very good podcast. You go check it out. I think Triple H is saying to Karrion Kross, keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Worst booking of the week?
Worst booking of the week, Priest walking out the cage. Just he could have won, but just walking away from a feud where he was like, I want you in a steel cage where you can't escape, and he just walks out. Makes no fucking sense.
I think Ron Cena not beating John Cena for the title, mate, They've really missed a trick there. They've missed a trick, Williams, mate. They should have let R-Truth just win that title. If only for 10 minutes and then lose it.
I've got a question for you.
Mm.
Who do you think in Seth's new faction is going to be the first world champ?
Seth.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, Bronn and Reed will win the tag titles and Seth will win the world.
Okay, fair enough. I could just see Bronson Reed just.
I think they should add Becky Lynch into it. I really do. And
why
just
not?
let her be the women's world champ and just let her be part of it.
Yeah.
You know, because why not? Yeah, it makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
have like Rollins and Becky just be a bit OTT in their relationship on the screen, like Edge and Lita was.
Yeah.
And then, just let him run havoc. But yeah, here's what it is. Overall, decent week of wrestling for me, man. I can't remember Raw too much because there's been a lot going on. But
yeah, I really like Saturday Night's Main Event.
I'd give Saturday Night's Main Event like a 9 out of 10, man. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really. And everyone moans about the commercials. Go and make a cup of tea.
Yeah, grow up.
Who cares? Who cares?
Grow up.
Oh my god, honestly. Grow up! But yeah, decent week, 9 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Mm.
Yeah. I just thought SmackDown, apart from the White Six stuff, there's not much happening. It was like a go home. Not much happened on it.
Aleister Black lost.
He didn't lose though, did he?
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments about how his finishing move won the match.
Yeah.
He's not in Money in the Bank now, is he?
What's Rusev doing? What's Rusev doing?
He might be in Money in the Bank when he qualifies on Monday.
Rusev is just doing backstage promo after backstage promo, being like, I am the Redeemer.
And that's what he will be. He's going to redeem.
So he'll be in Money in the Bank, and I can't wait for him not to win it.
Well, he ain't going to win it, is he?
Exactly.
At least he's there.
What's the point of it in a fucking match?
What's Aleister Black up to at Money in the Bank? He ain't even on When Worlds Collide.
Yeah, he's going to black mass Cody Rhodes, and he's going to set up a feud with Cody.
Chad Gable should be in Money in the Bank, but he can't because he's too busy fighting on Worlds Collide. But yeah, right. Decent week. Let's move on. We have got a few things up on the board.
We've talked about everything, really.
Other than Dustin Rhodes.
What about him?
Just pretty underrated, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd agree. Nice. Nice.
Love it.
Right.
Alright.
Get on to your...
It's time.
Here we go.
To break the code.
3, 2, 1, go.
Black.
No.
White.
Yes.
WWE.
Yes.
Current.
Yes.
Champion.
No.
SmackDown.
Yes. Yes.
Former champion. World.
Yes.
Drew McIntyre.
No.
Damian Priest.
No.
I know they're white. Blonde hair.
No.
No hair.
No. What do I respond to that? No.
Black hair.
Yes.
Finn Balor.
No.
Fuck, I'm struggling. In the main event scene now.
No.
The Miz.
No.
Oh my god. I'm struggling.
Might be the first one you don't answer.
Yeah, I think it is. In a tag team.
No.
Has been in a tag team.
Yes.
Tag team champion.
Yes.
Oh my god. I really don't know.
It's been in 2 WrestleMania main events.
CM Punk.
Nope.
Seth Rollins. No.
Nope.
What? Jimmy Uso. Oh my god, no, I've gone, I've lost.
He was against Jimmy Uso in a WrestleMania main event.
Oh, it's Kevin Owens.
It's Kevin Owens.
Oh my god. But he's not current. He's out injured
current.
for 2 years.
He's still current though, isn't he?
Oh mate, you beat me there.
Yeah.
You beat me there. Fair enough. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are they black?
No.
Are they white?
Yes.
Are they in WWE?
Yes.
Are they in the main event?
No.
Have they been Intercontinental Champion?
No.
United States?
No.
World Champion?
No.
Tag Team?
No.
You dickhead. Have they been on the main roster for 3 years?
No.
Have they left WWE and come back?
No.
Are they a woman?
No.
Are they a man?
Yes.
Are they American?
Yeah.
Are they currently on Raw?
No.
Were they on last week's SmackDown?
Yeah.
Are they on a tag team?
No.
I give up. Who is it?
Joe Gacy.
Are they in a tag team?
Stable. No. Not a tag team. Who's his tag team partner?
That's a fucking shit. That's a fucking
so was
shit.
Kevin
Man.
Owens.
How is that bad?
He ain't active.
Fine, we'll go again.
Yeah.
3. Oh, wait. Let's figure something. Poo. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Woman.
No. Wait. You're not doing it. You're guessing mine. Oh, wait. Yeah. Right, we'll stop.
Alright.
Oh, my God. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is it a woman?
No.
Is it a man?
Yes.
Are they active in WWE right
Yes.
now? Are they on Raw?
Yes.
Are they a WWE champion of any kind?
No.
Have they been a world champion?
No.
Have they been a tag champion?
No.
Are they Japanese?
No.
Are they white?
Yes.
Are they big?
Sure.
Are they short?
No.
Are they tall?
Yeah. That's such a hard question to answer because they're all tall.
No, but I mean, are they like...
Quick.
Are they over 6'5"?
No.
Are they over 6 foot?
Yes.
Have they been US champ?
Yes.
Have they been active for more than 5 years?
No.
Is it Logan Paul?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. 3, 2, 1, go!
Are they white?
Yes.
Are they male?
Yes.
Are they on WWE television?
Yes.
Are they on Raw?
No.
Have they been world champ?
Yes.
Are they in the world champ scene?
No.
Drew McIntyre?
No.
Damien Priest?
No.
Cody Rhodes?
No.
The Miz?
No.
John Cena?
No.
Are they on SmackDown?
Yes.
Have they been WWE champion the last 5 years? Have they headlined a WrestleMania?
Yes.
They've headlined a WrestleMania?
Yes.
So, going back, can't be Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Get on to this week in wrestling history. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I thought you said it as an easy one.
Can't reuse. Just go.
You don't
just
make
go.
the rules.
Just go.
This week in wrestling history. Ah, 26th of May. Not a lot going on, unfortunately.
That's nice.
Done my research. There is a good match that I want you to watch. Live on the Patreon, www.patreon.com/the CodeBreakers.
It would be nice if you started uploading stuff.
It'd be nice if you started recording stuff.
I've given you 3 things.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's on the drive. I gave it to you before I went away.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Oh, I didn't know.
They've just been sitting there.
I'm sorry to our one Patreon.
We've got 3 actually.
Have we?
Oh.
Oh, loads. Follow the Patreon, follow the channel. Main event of Raw is War, 1997. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, and one Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin
Yeah.
defeated the iconic duo, both rest in peace, of Owen Hart, you know him?
Yeah.
And the British Bulldog.
Nice.
Yeah, just watch it. Let us know in the comments what you think. I can't remember that match because, you know, I was a kid. And I haven't done my research this week because I'm stuck with my kids.
Yeah, he's been lazy. Very lazy this week.
I haven't been lazy.
Very lazy.
I've been travelling 300 miles up and down the country, 600 round trip
That's
to
nice.
collect children.
That's nice.
My children, by the way.
That's nice. That's nice.
So yeah, I don't know my research. I haven't done it. But on paper, it looks like a good match.
Yeah.
We are going to try and do a live review because talking about being lazy, Mr. Oh, I've been leaning against the Tower of Pisa, got back in the country on Saturday or Friday? When did you get back?
Saturday night.
Right.
At 6 o'clock.
Right, 5 o'clock Saturday you got back, yeah?
6 o'clock Saturday I got
6
back.
o'clock, yeah?
Yeah.
You've known about Ultimo Dragon versus Steven Regal for over a week now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yesterday, what did you do?
I sat at my desk and I played some Football Manager.
Unbelievable. All you fans out there are keen and excited.
Do you know what? All you fans out there are keen and excited to still see Goldberg versus The Rock that I gave to this man 2 weeks ago, but he still hasn't uploaded it.
Great match, that was.
Fuck right off.
But yeah, watch it. But anyway, what my point is, we're going to actually, after this, we're going to watch Ultimo Dragon versus Steven Regal, 12 minutes, maybe 17, of pure fun, and we're going to react to it together. Well, I'm not going to react because I've seen it, but Alfie's going to react. That's what they're here for, mate. CodeBreaker! Follow the channel.
Yeah.